I thought this song was about her dad.
About Scott Swift.
And I'm just like, why is he telling her that he has like a bigger dick than the devil? Like,
Also,
this
it's
is
like
gross.
drinking brown liquor with your dad.
Like, this just introduces some weird elements into what I thought was like a really sweet family. Chandler.
You just got the most intense look on your face. We've been together for like the last hour, but we are here.
You guys, we have new Taylor Allison Swift. TS12 is upon us. It's in our ears.
We're completely surrounded by it.
We're ensconced.
We're ensconced.
We are popping a little champagne to celebrate this occasion, everyone. We only have ever drank champagne on the pod for one other holy occasion, which was Taylor's engagement.
The ring.
And I feel like this is only appropriate.
Absolutely. You have to go.
What?
What does that mean?
You guys, here we are. Apologies for this delay. I'm now wet with champagne.
You know what? It's on brand with the album.
It's true. Okay.
You can pour me some first. Sorry.
Why? Because Taylor gets wet in the album? Is that what you were referring to?
Yes, of course that's what I was referring to. We've been pouring over these lyrics.
Guys.
Lauren and I have not even discussed it yet.
I am wiping my hand on this linen curtain. Okay. Hold on. We'll see how this goes.
Cheers. Cheers.
This is the Pop Apologists Life of a Showgirl listening party. Welcome. Everyone, we need to disclaim a few things. Ready? The first is this is like an album reaction episode. This is not, I wouldn't say this is going to be a deep reading of the text because we've only had it for about 12 hours.
Well, I came prepared for some deeper readings for what it's worth.
I mean, I did as well. I have many notes. Okay. They're not printed out. I do have my iPad today. I just want to set the expectations. We've only had it for 12 hours. And here's what I think. I think a new Taylor Swift album, it evolves, you know?
Yeah.
And we might, by the time this releases, we might have so many different thoughts.
We're going to, because we are actually about to enter into a monastery retreat.
We're going on a Taylor Swift retreat.
And we plan to only talk about Taylor Swift for the next 4 days.
Yes. We are going to upstate. We're going upstate, everyone. And we're going with the
group chat.
The group chat, which I can't say the name of. But anyway, I think when we get back, we are going to have so many more insights to offer.
True.
But here we are, 12 hours into this album and recording for you. It is Friday evening.
Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed out far too late last night. It was our dear friend Kelsey's bachelorette / album release party night.
It was so fun.
It was the most perfect night ever because she's also a huge Taylor Swift fan. So we danced Taylor Swift until midnight, and then clock struck midnight, and then the new album was here, and we were in the bar.
Let's be honest,
pouring over
about
the
what
text.
Happened. You sent a photo in the group chat, which was so perfect. You said this is what it was like as we were listening to the new Taylor Swift album. Do you want to describe that photo?
Oh yes, it was a meme I saw on a friend of mine's Instagram, and it's the Situation Room.
Yes,
from Osama bin Laden.
Just Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama.
Everyone's hunched forward,
Mm-hmm.
looking at the computer or looking at the TV, the body cam.
Just so focused. And that is exactly what happened. Because here is the thing. I'm going to come clean. I'm going to come clean.
I'm not. Are you about to give your take?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say that
we're still in the preamble.
On first blush, listening to this album at the beginning, it was a little bit of it threw me. It threw me.
I think we're used to private listening experiences.
We are. And I opined to you before this. I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this listening, communally to new Taylor.
Well, imagine my shock as I realized that I've forgotten my headphones. So I have no way to listen to it privately, even on my way home.
No, it's a horrible thing. And you know what? I think it was a struggle low-key for everyone.
The listening experience was different for us,
mm-hmm.
but nonetheless, we did finally get to our own private listening experiences.
The party was so fun, but it was hard. It was hard to fully consume the music in a communal environment. But what I will say is I feel like when we got 1989 vault tracks, I think the reason why those were such bangers right off the
mm-hmm.
back, right off the
from the jump,
is that we were used to that sound, right? It was
Sure.
very 1989, obviously coded.
Yeah.
And it sounded very cohesive with that album.
Yep.
So that was A, like one of Taylor's greatest works, but B, just sound we were used to. And I think that whenever Taylor does something different, it takes Swifties a minute. I mean, if we remember Tortured Poets.
If we remember Midnights.
Okay, Midnights is the only one that I don't understand all the people that like didn't love that from the jump.
I know. I mean, well, I want to talk about this, people not loving her albums from the jump, kind of generally. I want to talk about that because
please.
I think, if I may just cut you off.
Yeah.
I just think that's what everyone wants to do. Everyone wants to say, how do we feel about it?
Mhm.
Like, I think that we are all on our own personal journeys to having our own testimony of Taylor Swift.
Mhm.
And I think that it takes you like literally just listening by yourself
Yeah.
before you can fully get there.
Yeah, and I think that everyone comes to a new album with basically this hope that it's going to be exactly what they want.
Yes.
So the Folklore Evermore cult, which I
Yeah.
really believe it's a cult at this point, you are part of it. I love those albums, but they are not the ultimate to me. A lot of people like only want more Folklore Evermore, essentially,
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like. Anyway, whatever that is for you. For me, Midnights. If it's not what you want, a lot of times the initial reaction cannot be all the way positive.
Well, and I think people would rather be like, I don't know, rather than say they like love it.
They
I
love
think people
it,
are a
yeah.
little like nervous to be like, I love this. It's perfect, because they're kind of
Mhm.
waiting for what everyone else is going to say and think about it.
So I'll be honest
And-
and say,
Yeah.
when I was first listening, I didn't love it from the jump.
Well,
because it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
yeah.
And I just have a message to myself. Are you ready for this,
Oh,
Chandler?
okay. Yes. You're pulling up a text of
Well, I have
an inscription, a writing.
I have
musing.
a very important message that I think that if you are going through this as well, and next time you're listening to new Taylor music and you are contending with it, I want you to remember this important quote.
Imperfect people make mistakes. Therefore, please, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear friends, first, doubt your doubts before you doubt your faith. First, doubt your doubts before you doubt your faith.
Okay?
And that's a deep cut.
That is a deep cut. And I think that it could not be more germane in this situation.
It actually could not be.
It's actually true.
It's full. Well, I don't believe in it in that context, but
No.
I absolutely believe in it in this context.
Yes,
It's holy word in this context.
It absolutely is, and it's very relevant because once you kind of settle into the new sound, and then you kind of get into what Taylor's doing.
Yeah,
I think almost everyone comes around.
Well,
and loves it, and that is where I have arrived. I love this album.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing. I think as well, what was unexpected, like, yes, it was a different sound, but I think we thought we had been really tipped off to what the songs were going to be
Mhm.
about.
Yeah,
We thought, and you and I did not listen to any leaks.
correct. Virgin Ears, beyond Virgin Ears.
No, and we it was like fighting tooth and nail to not have the temptations, the
Mhm.
temptresses like get to us.
Yeah, there
So-
were a lot of friends who were listening.
And yeah, it's like, I guess, yeah, it's just by your friends you shall know them.
Exactly.
So we thought we knew what some of these songs were going to be about, and then they did not turn out to be that.
Mhm.
And so I think there was a little bit of digesting and processing
Yeah.
that had to happen, which I think kind of I felt a little bit blue balled at first listen. That's what I'm
Yes.
going to say.
Yeah, I think that especially with the way she set this up on the podcast with Travis, where she was like, everything's a banger, everything's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And we know he loves 1989 so much.
Yeah.
It just felt like this was going to be 1989 part 2.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's Life of a Showgirl. It's a different sound. And the other thing I want to say is that I believe that this just goes to show what an artist she is. She is not here to just basically churn out the same thing that she knows people
Right.
love. She is here to evolve and grow. And guess what? Sometimes she's going to be writing lyrics that are so dense, that are so impressive, that are just very, very highly wrought.
Yes.
And sometimes the bops are going to be a little bit more plain spoken. Sometimes she's going to be Faulkner. Sometimes she's going to be Hemingway. It's called range, bitches.
It's the quill. It's the glitter pen.
Yes.
And I think that's what bugs me so much. I mean, we need to get to the actual album. But I think what bothers me so much is that people are, I mean, it's literally her words. Like, you're only as hot as your latest hit. And
people want to measure every single song against their favorite Taylor song.
yes,
and that's
their favorite piece of lyrical genius.
That's not how this works.
That's not how this works.
She's creating a body of work.
Yeah, and like she gets to create an album with songs that have more simple language that can still be amazing and beautiful. It really bothers me when people complain about her lyrics being juvenile, even though I am a person who has done that.
Yeah.
I just think that it's like an attempt to somehow like discredit her completely.
And she'd be like, Travis is such a terrible muse.
I saw that too.
And, we wish William Bowery was back. And it's just like, guys, she's capable. She contains multitudes. She is capable of expressing herself in all sorts of ways. And sometimes you want to bop to a more chill bop.
Yes.
And just know what it means immediately.
And it's also like maybe she's in a different phase of life. I don't know. Maybe when you're in the depths of depression because you are in a terrible relationship, maybe you're going to churn out some more gut-wrenching lyrics.
Absolutely. Okay, but we should get to it.
We should actually talk about the album and not just Taylor Swift theory.
Like, not just rant.
Yes. Not just yell.
Oh, you guys. Okay, well, let's go track by track. I think that's the perfect way to do it.
That's how I've set this up. Let's do it.
Stunning. Okay, well, let's start with Fate of Ophelia. Obviously.
I have to just say that this one, I think the first two songs were initially very hard for me. Not hard, but they were not instantaneously like, yes. I think because they both felt a little literary.
Yes, I think
that they just felt a little abstract. And I kind of needed like maybe less abstraction.
You wanted a little bit more of a So High School moment.
Totally. Right off that, just to get me in the mood, to get me grooving. For what it's worth, I've come to enjoy and really like both of these songs.
Okay. We're talking about two songs.
Well, sorry, I'm talking about the first two, but let's dive in specifically to the Fate of Ophelia.
I will say I absolutely love the Fate of Ophelia. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Let's just play a little bit for the Pop Apostles. Oh, and one thing I'm going to say, everyone, we're sticking with Pop Apostles, okay? It's a good name. We got a lot of people that were like, yo, girl, I go to church. I love the name. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine.
Yep.
So we're sticking with it. So Pop Apostles, let's listen to the Fate of Ophelia for a second. Let's just play a little bit of the beginning.
Okay.
Because I think that it's really cute because I think it describes, obviously, Travis saying on his podcast that he wanted to, basically the lyric is, I heard you calling on the megaphone. You want to see me all alone. As legend has it, you are quite the pyro. You light the match to watch it blow. Obviously a reference to TNT, Dynamite, the megaphone being his podcast. What?
Wait, what? Like, obviously he's referencing TNT Dynamite.
Like, she's saying, legend has it.
Yeah.
You're quite the pyro.
I know what all of those words mean. Why does it relate to Travis?
Because Travis is like, TNT, that's their thing.
Oh, no. See, I don't know that.
She on there in the engagement announcement, she put the dynamite emoji.
Oh, you're
TNT
right.
is the chemical name for TNT.
Wait, I had no idea about this lore. I just thought it was like,
no.
Firecracker, like sizzling romance.
No, that goes back to
stop.
I know. So fucking
okay,
cute.
That's great.
Okay,
that's
so
great.
we're gonna listen to this for a second.
It's very cute.
So cute. And then it just becomes this total dance bop.
And it's like painting this imagery of, Ophelia from Hamlet. I knew absolutely nothing about Hamlet. Did you?
I've not read Hamlet, but I obviously knew about the painting, and I knew I knew immediately. Yeah, so there's a famous painting of Ophelia having drowned herself. I don't know who painted it, but that's how the play ends.
Yes. One of our friends sent this. Yes.
Yeah, and
okay.
so basically the reference on the cover is. So I'm gonna actually.
Yes, I remember this being talked about. Okay.
So let me just share this. In William Shakespeare's Hamlet, Ophelia is driven to madness and drowns in a river after the death of her father, Polonius, and Hamlet's rejection of her. Her death is a tragic culmination of the pressure from the Danish court and the manipulative action of the men in her life. Her passing is described poetically by Queen Gertrude as her falling from a willow tree into a brook. Whether it was an accident or suicide is ambiguous. And so I think that obviously the cover of the album is very much this reference to Ophelia drowning. And the song specifically talks about just how in despair she was. And literally Travis saved her from the fate of Ophelia. Do you have the chills?
I have the chills. I have the painting pulled up.
Yeah.
It's Spectacular.
It is spectacular.
Wow. Okay, I'm already loving the song even more.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, people are complaining this album is shallow. Like, get a grip.
Literally get a grip.
Grow up. Also, maybe,
And
why don't you read some Hamlet?
Here's the thing. Literally, though, it's like if one song is a miss, people are just so ready to throw her under the bus.
Yes.
And like, that's what separates the wheat from the tares.
Well, thank you, Chandler. I completely agree. And also, I will say, I think it really speaks to what she talks about in Eldest Daughter, which we'll get to, which is just like everyone is so ready to have a hot take. And it's so much cooler to be
to hate
than it is to be sincere and to love.
Yeah.
But anyway,
or to just
we're
like
getting ahead of ourselves.
I think people want to fully like tank this album if they don't love a song. And then have it be some indication of how she's getting worse.
Yes, an indictment of her.
Yes.
Because there's the clip where she's like, I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to sing if I was happy. And everyone's like, the fear came true. It's like, shut up.
Literally shut up.
It's not true. This song is such a bop. And also, can I also say that, so there's a lyric, all that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. And I just feel like this is basically like Invisible String, but if it was a bop,
Okay, well, Invisible String is a bop to me.
What I mean by that is like a dance bop.
A dance hall anthem.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. Okay. So is that your favorite lyric?
I mean, I think my favorite lyric is don't care where the hell you've been because now you're mine. I just think I like how she just loves him so much.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a shit that he's done some corny reality television show.
Right.
Doesn't care that he's actually told Ramona Singer that if a woman doesn't want to give him a blowjob, it's a deal breaker on Watch What Happens Live. Yeah, that's real, everyone. She doesn't care. And guess what?
She's do I kind of agree with Travis?
No, yeah. I mean, that should be a deal breaker.
I just feel like it's like if a guy doesn't want to go down on you, like,
yeah.
Mom and dad, hello, welcome to the podcast. No, yeah, wow. No, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about little squirrely or whatever, like the tweets. She's not worried about it.
No, she doesn't care,
Yeah.
and she's charmed. And I just, I find Big Trav. He's 6'6". He's 6.
Did you see someone sent us a pair?
I don't think we can share that.
We won't share. I won't share more details, but I'll just say that we have seen what his clothing looks like.
He's such a large man.
Yes. Okay. Wait. Now I want to get before we go fully into that. We'll save that for Wood. My favorite lyric. I love it when she switches things. She does this in Father Figure, but she says, "I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I," and then she changes it to "pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibe." Just it's perfect. And she makes me like football. And that's a powerful thing.
Also, the lands, the seas, the skies. So what she's doing there, she's like interweaving. Basically, I looked this up. I did not know this. But what I looked up was she's interweaving like these themes from Hamlet, which is like
I thought she was just talking about our world.
No, she's basically like making a hybrid of modern language and then like the land, the seas, the skies.
Oh, right,
because very Shakespearean.
Keep it 100. Modern language.
No, yes, keep it 100 is not from Shakespeare, Chandler. This is just this is 10 out of 10.
It's a great opener.
Yes,
it's a great opener because I think it's positive. It's smart.
Yeah.
It's keen as our as our intro music would say.
Oh, it's absolutely so keen.
It's so
Chandler.
keen. Okay. Should we move to the next one?
Let's move to the next one. Okay. I think for this one, I just want to disclaim that I know I'm a little overdressed today.
Oh, what?
I'm in all my jewels and this feather dress. Obviously, everyone, this is a nod to this album.
It's a perfect color too.
Right?
Yeah. I didn't really have anything that was a perfect color. I mean, I kind of got my nails done a little bit, but
that's cute.
And thanks. Also, I think this is just very us.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm glad you got all done up. I think it looks beautiful.
Thank you. There is no better protein powder on earth than Clean Simple Eats. They make the most incredible protein powder. I have been obsessed since college. Actually, Chandler, you introduced Clean Simple Eats to me. At BYU, I remember you telling me this protein powder is so good.
It's true.
You guys, if you mix 1 scoop of Clean Simple Eats protein powder with ice and water and blend it,
or just a little bit of milk.
Little bit of milk is delicious. It tastes like a Wendy's Frosty. The chocolate brownie batter is exquisite, and it's 90 calories for 20 grams of clean grass-fed whey protein.
They also have a ton of flavors. We love the chocolate and vanilla. Those are like our go-tos, but they have over 20 flavors probably, and they're all delicious.
I'm obsessed with the mint chocolate cookie one. It tastes like a Thin Mint smoothie, like a gorgeous Thin Mint delicious shake.
Yeah. I believe that. I mean, I've been using all my Clean Simple Eats protein powders in my Ninja Creamy, and it's like I'm making delicious ice cream every night.
You guys, go to cleansandbleeds.com, use code POPAPOLOGIST10 for 10% off your order from anything on this site. We cannot recommend Cleans and Bleeds protein powder enough.
They're the best. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know who really deserves a round of applause? Therapists. I mean, let's be honest, without them, society would probably be hanging on by a thread. I mean, we're already hanging on by a thread. So on October 10th, World Mental Health Day, BetterHelp is saying thank you to the therapists who keep us all a little healthier, a little more sane, and a lot less likely to crash out. A breakthrough moment in therapy for me was learning how to actually communicate what I truly need to the people I love. It's just a tiny skill that I learned, and it turned out to be a massive life upgrade. If you've tried therapy before and didn't like it, that's totally normal. Sometimes it really just takes finding the right therapist to build that bond. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. They've been matching people with licensed therapists for over 12 years, helping more than 5 million people worldwide. With over 30,000 therapists on the platform, they make it easy to switch to a different therapist at any time. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who have helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/popapologists. That's betterhelp.com/popapologists.
Okay, well, let's get to Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay,
I have so much to say about the song, but let's play a little bit of it first.
please. Lauren, this song is right up our alley because in the likes of Paul Newman, Marlon Brando, can't remember the other one, Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, like, she's a girl like us.
No, I mean, sometimes I struggle to care about the new young celebrities, the Kaya Gerbers, the Apple Martins of it all. But Elizabeth Taylor is right up our alley on this show, on this program. I mean, okay, so much to say about this song. Should we play a little bit more first?
Play a little bit more.
Okay. Portofino was on my mind, and I think you know why. Do you know what that means?
I mean,
I do. I'll share.
okay, please.
So I can tell you may not.
Well, okay, please, yeah, share.
Well, this is what I think.
Okay.
So Elizabeth Taylor was proposed to in Portofino.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Elizabeth
didn't
Taylor
know
has
that.
strong ties to Portofino.
Yes. But I think what she's saying, and Elizabeth Taylor is so famous for like loving diamonds and jewelry. She was always dripping. And I think this song, this is my theory, is I was thinking about Portofino. I think you know why. Like, she's wanting to get engaged. Like, this is like her song about deeply wanting to get engaged. That is my
Potentially.
theory.
Okay.
I actually think it's definitely.
Okay. Okay, the dime. Okay. Yes. I think it's a little bit of a stretch, but I think I can see her being
What
at
could
this place while dating Travis and thinking about the parallels of her life and Elizabeth Taylor's life.
Chandler,
So-
what could you possibly get for the girl who has everything and nothing? An engagement ring. Come
So true.
on.
I want to tell everyone about Elizabeth Taylor's connections to Portofino, though.
Okay.
So something crazy is that Elizabeth Taylor had 4 honeymoons, and
she got married 8 times.
Yes, and she spent 4 of her honeymoons in Portofino.
Yes, at the Belmont Splendida Hotel, which is,
you know what? She's a Belmont head, just like Ben and I.
I mean, it's just so iconic.
It's
Can you imagine
iconic.
being like, you know what? Actually, at my 3 past honeymoons, we love this hotel.
Literally, she's a woman. She knows what she likes.
Let's run it back.
Let's run it back. It's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
So funny.
And so another cool thing is that Taylor Swift has described like Portofino as like Portofino orange glitter.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah. So like basically that's like the shade she called like a certain run of the vinyls.
Okay.
Yeah. So Taylor Swift first referenced Portofino during the initial release of this album and its vinyl, where she called the shade of orange Portofino orange glitter.
Wow.
Which that's the vinyl I got.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Exciting.
I'm so excited. So anyway, I didn't know about any of that. I've never been to Portofino. I must go now. I must make a pilgrimage.
We must go.
I love this song.
I love this song because for me, it really, really rings true for when you just want to get fucking engaged so bad.
I'm just struggling with this entire read of the whole song.
Okay, please share.
I don't disagree with you, but
it seems like
I think this song is pretty self-evident.
Okay.
It's just about like, hopefully I want this to last forever. Do you think this is going to be forever? And because Elizabeth Taylor famously did not have, the best luck.
In love.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean, Either way, that is the feeling that you have when you want to get engaged, right? It's like you're wanting to lock it
Yeah.
down. You're wanting
Yes.
it to be forever. So whether this is specifically about the ring or whether
Yes.
it's about just wanting to seal the deal, the emotion is resonant and it's
Yes.
so relatable.
I mean, I am loving all of the references here. Okay, so when she says, you know, we hit the best booth at Musso and Frank's, babe, I would trade the Cartier for someone to trust.
But then she says, just kidding.
Just
which
kidding?
is kind of funny.
Which is kind of amazing. She says, be my New York when Hollywood hates me.
I mean, she is just there's just something about this song that is so what I love about it is it's such a dance bop, but it's also kind of sad.
Yes, well,
And I love it's giving Maroon.
I think too, like we go from the Fate of Ophelia, where
Mhm.
it's like, I'm saved. You know, like we're good, everything, you've saved me, to then like, oh, but like it's not never a sure thing. I
Right.
don't totally know for sure. And she's like praying to like the, you know, this woman in the heavens above from like history, this
Mhm.
icon.
Well, and as we know from Ed Kelsey, she was getting antsy. And I think that this is the antsy. This is when she was antsy, she wrote the song.
Totally. So true. Okay. But let's put your reading aside because there's a couple more cool things I want to talk about here. So I love it. I thought like the imagery where she says, I'd cry my eyes violet, Elizabeth Taylor, is so stunning. I'd never heard that expression before. I'd never even heard that. And so I did a little bit more research into that.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. Okay.
So Elizabeth Taylor's eyes were famously described as violet.
Oh, really?
And they were likely a deep blue that appeared violet under certain like lighting and with different makeup. And Taylor's eyes are famously blue. So when you think about the idea of I'd cry my eyes violet, if you mix blue and red, you get purple or violet. Like I'd cry my eyes violet. So when her blue eyes turn red from crying, they'd naturally shift to violet.
Okay, I'm so grateful that you brought this reading to of the text to the pod today because when I saw this lyric, I thought it was like, oh, maybe she's going back to Joe because of like she'll go back and be in the lavender haze.
No.
Which was
it's
such
mixing the colors of red eyes and blue eyes.
such a basic misinterpretation.
Yeah, right.
But
everyone knows that that's kind of been your interpretation of this song.
It's a very sophisticated reading.
Well,
and
it's
I
not
think
just
it's
you know I didn't
true.
come up with that.
Oh, okay.
That's from an annotator on Genius.
But
so
still,
it's
that's
much. Thank goodness there are much smarter Swifties than us.
Well, I love honestly how sophisticated her writing can be, and to me, do we really need more than I'd cry my eyes violet, Elizabeth Taylor? It's beautiful, it's glamorous, it's like bejeweled but sad and wistful and just wanting to be with Travis and his redwood tree.
I mean, I just think there are people who bring their pitchforks to the listening. And there are people who don't, and I don't bring a pitchfork. I just bring a good attitude.
Yeah.
And I just hope that I find a couple more favorite songs, which I absolutely did.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple more things I want to call out. So I love this Reddit comment. You know how she says like I'd trade Cartier for someone I trust.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And this comment said, paper rings found murdered in the back of a Cartier store. And then someone responded and they said, Joe never defeating the poor allegations. So
oh my
funny.
Gosh. Oh, poor guy.
I know.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Rip.
He's still alive, but basically
Might as well be
non-existent. Anything else about Elizabeth Taylor? We've got quite a bit to go through.
No,
so.
I think let's move on to Opalite. I mean, only to say that I did put 10 out of 10 next to Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I think like I actually came into the bar. I'd stepped outside and I missed like the first minute of the Fate of Ophelia. So like I was not totally like along for the entire journey. And then when Elizabeth Taylor hit, the album hit for me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's when I was like, okay, yes, we're back. We are so back, baby.
Yeah. No, it's an incredible song. It's an absolute 10 out of 10 banger. Let's move to Opalite, track number 3. Also, Chandler, did you know this is Travis's favorite track?
Yes, I saw that.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. So cute, right?
Very, very cute.
So Travis.
Can we play a little bit?
Yeah, let's play a little bit.
Look, everyone, I'm not a big gemstone person.
Yeah, fair.
But I'm taken with this stone.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'm taken with this song, okay? We are so back. I mean, I'm sorry, but I love the way she's basically saying like she was so depressed. And then all of a sudden her midnight dark onyx sky got turned to opalite. I mean, that's an incredible color.
A gorgeous color,
Stunning.
Especially to think of the sky as that color. I mean, spectacular. And that's her life with Travis.
Have you seen Travis's eyes, by the way?
I did wear blue in honor of his eyes, actually.
Okay.
Just you know.
His eyes are like a very beautiful shade. And this is a reference to his eyes.
I mean, they're I did pull up a hot photo of him last night as we were singing and dancing. Oh, this is the hottest photo of him too. Oh, wow, they are quite beautiful.
They're like very striking.
Yeah. They've got like, I would love to have eyes like this.
Me too.
It's got that green and the blue rim. Yeah.
No, they're very beautiful eyes.
Stunning.
And they kind of do have like an opalite vibe.
I don't know if he's got a spray tan in this photo, but this is his hottest photo of all time.
For sure.
This is just a total bop to me. Play it on repeat. I want to dance to it. I want to work out to it. I want to sing it. I want to scream it. I want to do karaoke. I love it. It's great.
I love it too. And I just feel like this is one where we don't necessarily need ancient literature to enter the picture. It's fun to just have a simple bop about her sky being turned to opalite. Okay?
And I think like this, it's just like there's lightness. Travis brings lightness to her life. This song is uncomplicated.
Yes.
And that is okay. And we are allowed to enjoy that.
Enjoy it.
And that does not mean that he is not a good muse.
No, absolutely not. Also, I feel like this kind of, for some reason, I was just thinking a lot about Midnight Rain when I was listening to this. Because, she basically says, like, all of me changed like midnight.
Yeah.
Obviously, to Taylor, color is so important. Like she learns that love is golden. Loving him was red.
Yes.
And I think a lot of times she describes, like, her interior life as very dark.
Yes.
And to hear that now all of a sudden it's an opalite sky, I thank Travis for this. And I'm so happy that she is so happy.
Right. And why would we want her to stay tortured?
No.
Just so that we can have like a couple more songs to throw on as we're doing like our makeup in the morning.
Also, can I just say, like, I love the sad songs, but
same.
We're all growing and maturing with Taylor. A lot of us are entering different phases of our life where we are less just like on the floor about, some dude.
I actually was talking to Olivia, our very talented interior designer, about this morning. And she was just saying that this album is something that she feels like she could throw on whenever versus like Tortured Poets, where it's like, I'm not ready to have.
We're not down bad at the gym.
And I'm not ready to hear Loss of My Life.
No,
like,
exactly.
I sometimes you just don't want to go into those like cobwebs of your brain.
Okay, I think that's such a great point.
Right.
Because sometimes that's why I like to sometimes put on like a fortnight. Because
or like Midnights even.
Well, Midnights I feel like can be pretty torn up. Like Maroon. I mean, that can just like send me to another dimension.
Really? Like in a sad way?
Yes.
I don't know, not like Torture Poets, but
yeah. But I honestly, call me sacrilegious. I like some Taylor easy listening.
It's okay. It doesn't make like her songs, her really sad and heavy and artful songs any less great if she has some easy listening.
No. And this is exactly what this is. And I just think for every girly in a stable, happy relationship, this is a beautiful bop.
It's a beautiful bop. It's an absolutely beautiful bop. Okay, there's a little bit of shade towards Travis's ex. You know this, right?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so glad you don't know this. So in verse 2, she says, "You were in it for real. She was in her phone and you were just a pose."
Okay, yeah. So I didn't know what that meant.
So basically, like, there's a video actually of Travis and his ex-girlfriend where he's like, "Get off your phone, like you're always on your phone."
Oh, for real?
And then I think maybe it's the same girl, I can't remember, but like she always just like would take pictures with him or something, and it was not like the most earnest, heartfelt relationship.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the lore there, or that's what people have extrapolated.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, kind of crazy. So she's throwing shade. I mean, we haven't even gotten to actually romantic, but like this album isn't a battlefield, but it's like no stone has been left unturned.
No, and
sexually,
this is definitely her most sexual album, which we'll get to.
I've got many, many thoughts. But anyway, so that's another interesting bit about this song.
Should we move on to a certified 13 out of 10 banger?
I've been listening to this album for the last, unless I've been asleep, I've been listening to this album. And so the fact that I'm not able to just like have it in my ears this whole time, it's actually kind of struggle for me.
No.
And there's no joy, everybody, like when you are in the afterglow of a new Taylor Swift album and you are just like craving the songs. Like, I need to hear this one again.
The hunger when you have heard it a few times and you're ready for that exact dopamine rush again, but you haven't heard it a million times. It is such a unique human psychological experience.
It should be illegal or something. It's like a drug.
I mean, what's the lyric about? She puts I'm
ready to get there when you got it for me.
She laces her songs with not Novocaine, not cocaine.
Are we quoting Halsey?
No, we're quoting Taylor that I put she puts like an addictive substance in her songs. What's the
I
lyric?
don't know.
Narcotics in my songs. Remember that lyric?
Baby, what is it from?
Put narcotics in all my Okay. It's definitely from something, and you know what? I'm not letting this go, and I'm not editing this
Put
out.
narcotics.
And all my okay. I think it's from
I this is feeling familiar. I just can't place it.
Narcotics, all my songs. Hold on, everyone. I mean, all the true Swifties are like rolling their
I know, they're
eyes so
screaming
hard
at
right now,
us,
and they're turning
and
us
I'm
off.
sorry.
Who's afraid of old me?
Okay,
She
yes.
says,
That's not one I don't love.
put narcotics into all of my songs, and that's why you're still singing.
Yes,
along."
yes.
Wow.
We got there. Thank God.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to track 4,
which is my number one.
Oh, it's like, well, I mean, I can go to my ranking. It's not my number 1. I think it might be my number 2.
Okay. I mean, fair. It's really hard to pick a number 1, but let's listen to Father Figure. Let's set up what the song is about for the uninitiated.
Yeah, because you had an interesting journey with this song.
I did. So our dear friend Marin, dear friend of the pod, she said this song is about Scott. And so
Which is true.
I thought this song was about her dad.
About Scott Swift.
And I'm just like, why is he telling her that he has like a bigger dick than the devil? Like,
Also,
this
it's like
gross.
drinking brown liquor with your dad.
Like this just introduces some weird elements into what I thought was like a really sweet family. Okay. So I was.
How many hours ago did you learn the truth?
I listened to it like at least 6 times, thinking it was Scott, her dad, and not getting a single damn word. Okay.
But trying your damnedest.
Trying so hard. And then all of a sudden she has a bigger dick than her dad. And it's like, okay. So let me just share with you my relief when I found out this is actually about Scott Borchetta, the CEO of Big Machine Records, who sold out her music essentially. I don't know if it's from under her, but he sold her music.
Yeah, without her permission.
Without giving her the opportunity to bid on it or to purchase it herself first.
Yep.
And so this song is basically, it's describing, she says, you turn my rags to riches. Like basically you drive me up to the chateau. Like you're the big baller.
Yes.
You tell me everyone's going to know my name.
I'm your protege.
Mm-hmm. And then basically it talks about how like in the end, she's the one who had the bigger dick.
Right.
Well, should we just play that?
It's such an amazing shift in the song, or switch, I should say, because we go from like this like kind of bravado, and she's talking about him, and
he's very mafia-like. He's
yes,
like, I protect the family.
And you've never watched The Sopranos, have you?
No.
I love The Sopranos, love all the mafia stuff, and so I love all that like imagery in here, and all that when she's like when she like whispers, I protect the family. So then it shifts to then her being the father figure, actually, like the person who's actually calling the shots.
Because he obviously just thought she was some stupid young person that he could take advantage of.
Started at the chorus or the verse where she says like, what you had to do to get ahead. Or
okay.
Also, I do have a quote about this whole time from her that I think might be helpful for texture and color.
Love it.
So when Swift's masters were sold to Scooter Braun in 2019, she detailed her frustration in an open letter. Do you remember this?
No.
My gosh, you definitely remember this. Because she says, for years I asked,
I remember,
pleaded for a chance to own my work. Instead, I was given an opportunity to sign back up to Big Machine Records and earn one album back at a time, one for every new one I turned in. That's basically like what Scott's deal was to her. And then she goes on, and at one point she says, anytime Scott Borchetta has heard the word Scooter Braun escape my lips, it was when I was either crying or trying not to. He knew what he was doing. They both did. Controlling a woman who didn't want to be associated with them. In perpetuity, that means forever. So it's like he really like twisted the knife. Fucked her over, twisted the knife.
Also, remember when Justin Bieber posted like when
Taylor Swift,
you bought Taylor Swift, you own Taylor Swift, something like that.
Yes, and like the Kanye stuff, that's all wrapped up in this.
I mean, one thing I will say about Taylor is I just love the way she's not like, take the high road, turn the other cheek, an eye for
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, I love that she's an eye for an eye kind of bitch.
Yes.
Because you know what? I like a little revenge too sometimes.
Honestly, she fucking gets to be.
Yes, exactly. Like it's so gratifying as a woman to not see a woman play the whole like just virtuous. I don't care about money.
Yeah, and like I'm so grateful for my time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like she did plenty of that, and
no,
he in the end still screwed her over.
So this is where the song starts to switch, and instead of him being the father figure, she turns into the father figure. When she says, your thoughtless ambitions sparked the ignition on foolish decisions, which led to misguided visions that to fulfill your dreams, you had to get rid of me. Okay, so that's basically saying, like, you know, when you sold my masters.
Yeah, well, and this is another genius annotation, but it says like he made foolish decisions like getting rid of her masters by selling them off, which led to Taylor leaving his record label, re-recording her music, which ultimately backfired on him.
Oh, okay, this is so good. So
and then this next chorus, like,
this is really when it switches.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Okay, here we go. This is one of my favorite lyrics when she says, you want to fight? You found it. I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. I mean, it is so good.
I also love whose portrait on the mantle, who's covered up your scandals.
You know,
mistake my kindness for weakness and find your
cards canceled. Ugh. I just wish I want this experience.
No, I was literally just going to say, like, is there anyone in my life that I could like
cancel their card?
I'm like,
and just be like,
yeah,
you
like, I want to have revenge.
I know, I really want to have some revenge. It sounds so
like,
good.
It's just like lighting the match as you walk away. Like it's you know, the song just has like big dick energy, and I love it from her.
Yeah. No, I love it so much too. And there was definitely some commentary I saw that was like, I don't need to hear that like Taylor saying her dick is bigger. It's like, grow up. Stop being such a misogynist. You know, like it's okay that she's a girl.
She's damned if she
yeah,
does. Yeah,
that she's a woman and she's being, you know, that she's being aggressive. Yeah, that's okay.
Yes. That's like the world we live in.
Yeah, and you know
our
what?
president.
We're not going there. Okay.
Rewind. That was kind of perfect. Like, almost like that Maddie Healy like intro he used to. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Anyway, just that was a perfect non-starter.
Okay. Moving right along. I actually didn't understand whose portraits on the mantle who covered up your scandals.
Well, I think that's like now whose portraits on the mantle.
Like who's the bigger?
Who's covering up all the scandals? Covered up, and maybe she's covered up a few of his scandals.
Portrait on the mantle, is that just meaning she's the big star?
Well, I think she's like it's like The Godfather. It's like who's the family boss now? And it used to be Scott because you know he was like the guy who gave her start.
Right.
And now it's fucking her. And also, you'll be sleeping with the fishes. That's like an expression in the mafia.
Oh, it is
like about getting killed and then dumped in a body of water.
Well, I thought she came up with that, and I'm still gonna.
And I just love
pretend she did.
This empire belongs to me. Like, fuck yeah, it does.
Okay, I just want to say one thing.
What?
If she really goes and just like has a house with a basketball hoop with Trav, and we get no more of her, I'm gonna be
not gonna
upset.
Happen. That's not going to happen.
I'm going to be livid. I'm not going to let it happen. I don't know how that's going to work, but I can't not have more Taylor.
No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Okay. If there is one thing that I post about and get so many responses, Chandler, it's early bird CBD gummies. Whenever I share them on our stories, invariably multiple people will respond and say, thank you for introducing to me. These are life-changing. Whatever magical concoction they have going on in these gummies is a secret elixir that truly, it puts me back to sleep if I can't sleep. It helps me enjoy a meal a little more. It makes shows funnier. It makes conversation a little funnier. Have an early bird CBD before going to a party with people you don't really want to talk to. Highly recommend.
Highly, highly recommend. I always tell people, if you're new to early bird CBD, start with a half of a gummy before you are about to turn in and just see how you feel.
Also, I always take half, and I swear a single bottle will last me 4 or 5 months.
So long. Yeah.
So long. It's a great value.
And if you're skeptical, okay, you can get one of the travel size packs that comes with, I believe, like 3 to 4 gummies, okay, for literally $11 with our code.
You guys,
you can get a cocktail east, west, south of the Mississippi for that price.
You guys, go to earlybirdcbd.com, use code Pop Apologists for 20% off your order, and we'll see you in the DMs.
See you there.
You guys, Cozy Earth sheets have basically gone viral in my family. The very first time I tried them, I was at Courtney's house, and the minute I just ran my hands across the silky smooth duvet cover, I knew I had to have it. And then I got them, and then my mom got them. We are all completely, utterly obsessed. This is before they were a sponsor of the podcast. Like, I bought these full price, my own dollars, and I'm so glad that they're sponsoring the podcast because I can just sing their praises from the rooftops. Literally, when I get into these sheets at night and I get all cozy, my heating pads on, I just offer up a small prayer of thanks to the heavens that these sheets exist. I'm not kidding you. Ben loves them. They are cool. They are crisp, but they're also silky and smooth, and they don't make you feel hot at night. It just literally feels like you're sleeping inside a magical cloud. And mornings, they're already a struggle, and I'll be honest, these don't make it any easier because you just want to stay wrapped up in them. You can try Cozy Earth risk-free for 100 nights, and if you don't love them, you can send them back. But trust me, that won't happen. You won't want to. And with a 10-year warranty, this is comfort that sticks around. Head to CozyEarth.com and use my code POP for 40% off. And if you get a post-purchase survey, make sure to let them know you heard about Cozy Earth right here, because your bed should be more than a place to sleep. It should be your happy place. Cozy Earth makes that possible.
Let's go to Eldest Daughter.
Please, let's change up the mood.
Yeah, which, by the way, you know what I have written next to it, Chandler?
What?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
This is a 10 out of 10 song.
This is coming up for me as number 3.
Okay.
This is number 3.
I didn't do any rankings. I just ranked out of 10.
That's
so
okay.
Apologies.
No, this is good. This is sadder, but also sweet. It has my favorite bridge on the album.
Oh, it does.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, to me, it's just such like a plain and plaintive, wistful, like ode to sincerity and to loyalty, fidelity, to just like what matters.
Yeah, I think it's like purity. It's like I'm not a bad bitch. This isn't savage. I think she does such a great job with like sad songs that are also very romantic, or not like sad, but just like sincere, that almost feel a little bit like sad, kind of,
Yeah.
but they're like deeply romantic and simple, and like they really like, she really just like bears her heart sometimes. And I love that, especially coming off the heels of father figure.
No, absolutely. I think that, we get to who Taylor actually is to her core, which is someone who just wants sincere love and honestly wants to bake sourdough bread and like,
Play house, basically.
Just like make children's purses. She doesn't want to have a bigger dick than Scott Borchetta.
Totally.
She just ended up needing one.
Totally.
And she got one.
And she,
But
yeah.
in her reality, let me just say this is what she wants. And I want to play this next part because I think it's my favorite.
Is it the bridge?
I think it is the bridge.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I find this to be
Play the chorus again and then the bridge.
Okay.
Get like, yeah. It's spectacular.
It's spectacular.
Oh, also, sorry. One last thing. I love it when she says, like, when I met you, I said I was busy. That was a lie. I love that. Like, there's a couple more of those, and I think those are like just beautiful. Like, I was lying.
How about when she says, "When I said I don't believe in marriage, that was a lie." Like she's she's trying to protect herself.
Totally. And we've had big dick songs from her before. They're like, I don't believe in marriage, or I don't care about that.
Stay in the lavender haze.
Totally.
Everyone wants this 1950 shit from me.
Like, she's showing us her evolution so clearly, and I am so grateful for that.
I agree. I mean,
Ferris wheels, kisses, and lilacs, and the things I said were dumb because I thought I'd never find that.
That beautiful, beautiful life. Like, I'm actually verklempt for once.
I mean, I think because when you have been scorned by many men, as you and I both have,
yeah.
When you, or just by life, and you just think that certain
scorned by so many men, that took a turn. Okay.
I actually don't really know what scorned means.
Like, sure, Jan. All the scorned, all the
well, I just feel like we've been
men who've scorned us.
Well, when it's been a broken road,
you know what
you build up your armor.
Yeah, and also I think as a woman dating, you kind of, I think you kind of get taught to like, don't ever bring up marriage. Don't bring up what early on. Just keep it light, keep it fun.
Don't act like you don't care about that stuff.
Exactly.
Be chill.
Yep. Be chill. Don't be crazy.
Totally.
But it's like, actually, no. Getting married and committing your life to someone and building a family together. I will say it, everyone. Chandler, I do have, values of marriage and family on this podcast.
We do. And we try to not bring them up because we know they anger certain people.
But that is actually, at the end of the day, for a lot of us what brings meaning to our lives.
Yeah, and it's not dumb, but sometimes you have to say it's dumb or that you don't believe in it or that it's
so you don't seem
it's
like you're
for
gonna
other
put any
people but not
pressure.
you. Yeah, and because you have to kind of tell yourself a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some people do believe that, and I'm happy for them, but I think for the most part, it's just something you have to tell yourself to kind of just like survive the hell that is finding your person.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, I love this one. I love that bridge so much.
Incredible. It's an absolutely
Like,
spectacular song.
Yeah, so good.
Okay, let's move to the next song, which I will say to me is the biggest disappointment of the album, Ruin the Friendship.
We were sitting there last night pouring over these lyrics, and it's like
we're
and I just remember we'll play a little bit, but like when we got to Should Have Kissed You Anyway, I was like, okay, we're not getting what I think we're getting. I was like, we can like reference Tennessee places, watching the game from your brother's Jeep, okay. But then Should Have Kissed You Anyway, I was like, this is not a song about Blake Lively.
That just was the biggest blue ball moment of all time.
And you guys should have seen us keeping time with the lyrics, and like we were kind of trying to scroll, just like, surely she's gonna say something.
Surely we're gonna get something about it. It ends with us in the florist and the 3 pairs of pants.
Justin, she's talking about Justin. She's like riding in Justin's Jeep. I should have kissed Justin anyway.
Beanie didn't actually watch the effort off
yes.
the look.
No
bitch.
teeth. She's gonna say no teeth or something.
Yes. It didn't. It never came. This is actually a song about a young man who she knew in high school, who tragically passed away from an overdose.
Yeah.
And I guess she did have feelings for him, but she never wanted to ruin the friendship. And that basically it's about like, not taking the chance.
Yeah. And I think I was struggling in real time with this song because it starts off just sweet. Like once I processed, okay, this is not a song about Blake Lively. This is a song about romance. I was like, okay, sweet song about, what could have been. And then it does get quite sad and heavy when it talks about like, Abigail called me with the bad news and I went to your grave.
I mean, should we play a little bit of it?
Yeah, we can play a little bit of it.
Play a little bit.
I mean, it's not a bad song. It's definitely beautiful. I think that unfortunately my hopes, just because we only have 12 tracks on this album, I was not anticipating. I think a song about somebody, like, it just was a little more out of left field.
Yeah, it was a little out of left field, but I will say, I think I have a little bit more, I'm a little older than you, so I think I have a little bit more of a sentimentality toward mortality, if I'm going to be completely candid.
I feel like we're both.
I don't know. I think about death, I think more than you. And so I think that.
Well, that's just because you're unmedicated.
Which you would love nothing more than a change. Chandler recommends medication for me regularly. She's like, you know what's really helped me?
I'm like a Zoloft ad to you.
You
like,
are. Okay, so let's play a little. Also, Taylor Swift is not allowed to go on Zoloft. I need her to feel all her feelings.
I mean, but maybe like Travis is her. I don't know. And if she would be great.
No, she has
mom says that I'm on pills. That's what mom says. So mom refers to it as.
Okay, let's hear a little bit of Ruin the Friendship. Actually, let's just get to the part, I think, when she basically talks about Abigail calling, because it's basically like, I should have kissed you. I should have not cared that you had a girlfriend. Like I should have, just gone for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I will also say, when we were listening to this song and I was having my kind of like bad first listen, I was a little bit like, why are we talking about second period? I didn't love being back in high school.
I think it's like, I'm okay to kind of be back in high school in an abstract way.
Yeah.
But I think when we say second period, it's like, we're really like the bell's ringing.
Yeah. We're back on the bleachers.
Yes. It's hard for me. Yeah. It's hard for me to sing along about second period.
Exactly. I just find that to be very arresting.
No, it's a beautiful song. I think that if it was coming on an album like TTPD that had 27 songs, I think I would be able to maybe give it. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just selfishly I am a little bit.
Yeah, I see. I know what you mean.
But I don't want to speak ill of anybody or,
You're not speaking ill.
It's lovely. I'm happy it exists. I wasn't totally ready for it on this album.
I love your diplomatic take. You're like, it's a beautiful song. I'm happy it exists. I'm happy Taylor is happy. Okay.
I recently learned that your gut houses about 80% of your immune system, which is basically the whole thing. And this blew my mind. No wonder it feels impossible to operate at your best when your gut is all out of whack. Digestive health is one of those things that's just so easy to overlook, even if you're super health conscious, until suddenly you're bloated, sluggish, and just off. That's why Nature's Sunshine Chlorophyll Stick Packs are great. They're a gentle, plant-powered daily detox that supports your gut, helps you feel lighter, and keeps you balanced. You just tear one open, pour it into water, stir, and sip. The flavors lime, apple, and melon are crisp, refreshing, and not overly sweet. It actually makes plain water pretty enjoyable. You can do one mid-afternoon after a heavy meal, and it genuinely helps with digestion and reduces bloating. It's convenient too, perfect for travel or just a quick reset. Nature's Sunshine packs decades of herbal expertise into this daily little boost, helping your body feel lighter, cleaner, and more energized. Get daily detox with chlorophyll stick packs. Nature's Sunshine is offering 20% off your first order plus free shipping. Go to naturesunshine.com and use the code POP at checkout. That's code POP at naturesunshine.com. Pop Apologists is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are the things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Moving right along, though, everyone, because we have to get to actually romantic, which I actually have many thoughts about.
And I thought this song was going to be like the most romantic of all of them on the album.
Yes, I thought it was going to be how Travis is the only guy
Right.
who's actually been romantic.
Yes.
Not about that.
No, literally complete 180.
I will say this song was spoiled for me by
Why?
a dear friend of the pod, very close person of the pod who listened to the leaks. And so she told me what it was about.
Why?
Maybe 30 minutes before.
Oh, okay.
And it was fine, you
Yeah.
know. It was fine. It was fun to know. But I didn't hear it.
Also, pause really quick. These are lyrics that we had to pour over multiple times because there's so many.
Oh.
It's not just like a bunch of, the same chorus.
Mhm.
There are,
There's a lot going
shots
on here.
fired.
Okay, so this is the diss track to Charlie XCX.
Yes. I didn't know we were getting a Charlie XCX diss track at all.
And boy, did we get one. A little bit of lore to back this track up. So Charlie XCX did open for Taylor on 50, I believe it was 51 shows
Yep.
for the Rep tour. And something interesting is during an interview about it, Charlie said that she felt like she was performing for 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I think that was a moment where Swifties really started to kind of find, like, we're really kind of irritated and
Right.
thought that was quite rude. And I can imagine that Taylor was also not loving that remark.
I think also to insult the fan base of a megastar that you're opening for,
And you're also trying to court that fan base.
it's like literally fall in line.
Yeah.
And I say this as someone who likes Charlie XCX.
Mhm.
And she later clarified and she said, I had been used to performing at clubs, so it just like was an adjustment for me, something like that.
It felt a little bit like,
but I think that was maybe the beginning of the end.
Mhm.
And then
she puts out a song on Brat.
yeah, Sympathy is a Knife.
Should we play a little bit of
Yeah.
it? So basically, this song, Sympathy is a Knife, is her talking about how jealous she is of Taylor Swift and how Taylor triggers her. And she's just like, she doesn't want her around. She doesn't even want to see her face. Like, she hates the way she feels about Taylor. And she's like, is it even real?
And I quite like this song. I think
this song is a banger.
it's also just really good because I think it's like complex.
And I think that in this song, she doesn't say Taylor is horrible.
No.
She just says, like, I hate the way I feel about her.
Totally.
She almost blames herself.
Yes.
And she's like, basically, this girl, it sounds like she's just super jealous and envious.
Yeah, and I think too, just like you're a woman in the industry and
Mhm.
you're comparing yourself obviously to like the
biggest star that there
Yeah.
is. Okay, so let's play a little bit of this. Basically, Charlie XCX's now husband is in the 1975.
has always been, yeah, and his best friends with Maddie Healy.
Yeah.
Like they're grade school best
So
friends.
she's saying, I don't want to see her at my boyfriend's show.
Yeah.
I hope they break up quick.
Yeah. What's interesting is that Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy really were such a flash in the pan romance that like for this to have been this annoying to Charlie for
It must have been bigger than we knew.
I know, but
though.
like for years, like I don't know, it's just like it's kind of crazy. Like even if it was 3 or 4 months.
was I feel like Brat though came out before all the whole like this song's written about you. I'm writing for you.
No, Brat was like I'm like Brat was like 2 summers ago and I feel like that was like 2022 was 3 summers ago.
So you think that this was written during that period? Like when Taylor and Maddie were like fully on, and he was coming to Eras Tour.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because when was the election? Because I just remember like Kamala, she was like Kamala so brat, and that was like also in the heyday of brat.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I think the election was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
So actually romantic. Oh, it's also a nod to Charlie's song "Everything Is Romantic." It is just nonstop.
Yeah.
Like cheeky. I'm so flattered that you think about me all the time.
Yeah. So let's hear Taylor's reaction to Charlie's, thoughts about Taylor. And one interesting part is she basically says in it, she says, how many times has your boyfriend said, why are we always talking about her? So let's see.
Scathing. Scorned.
This song, I think it kind of slaps.
It's great. It's not... it absolutely slaps.
It mega slaps. Because you know what? The bitches who can't shut up about you are the ones who are the most. They're the most in love with you.
Yes.
Because you are you live rent free in their heads.
Literally, it's the most flattering thing.
Yes.
So this song is great.
Oh, I think it's so great. The one thing I will say about it though is, do you feel like it's a little bit like punching down?
I think it's a little outsized
like
for Sympathy is a Knife. Because I think that song is like we said, it's less about like Taylor's. It's actually not at all about how Taylor's terrible. It's just about like, this is how I struggle.
Well, and my question is, and what I put in my notes is essentially like, there must just be a lot of terrible behavior or like horrible things said that we don't know about.
I mean, and literally in the first line, I hear you call me boring Barbie when the Coke's got you brave.
There's got to be more than that though.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like if she felt comfortable enough to put that in her song, also that's just, it's very clear this is about Charlie.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, should we move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's move on to the next one.
The next one is my number one.
Okay. You know what's so funny about this? As I put, this song is the sequel to So High School. So of course it's your favorite.
Of course it is. Favorite chorus.
Favorite chorus of the whole album, I think. Her saying, got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
Ugh.
I also love, we tell the world to leave us the fuck alone. And they do. It's just like, I don't know, it gives me the chills.
We make no promises.
Oh yeah, we won't.
Oh,
that's about us. Oh.
Did you not clock that?
I just didn't think about me.
I know, it's hard.
We will.
We're not capable.
I mean, but I'm not like we're
not driving to her house.
Yes, no.
Oh my gosh, you know what's so funny?
What?
We made a joke. You guys, we made a joke basically saying that if she got married at her house in Rhode Island, everyone's invited because it's like so public.
Totally.
That house, it's on a bluff. You can see it from the road. And we were like, let's get should we get a boat?
Yeah, we'll get a boat.
And people were like, how dare you like invade their privacy? This is so.
Guys, we're not getting a boat.
Yes, it's called a JOKE. It's a joke. It's a joke. We're not actually gonna go to their wedding.
You know what? Taylor would probably laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
so bizarre.
Back to the song.
Yeah.
This was the first song on the album where I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to run that back. I'm gonna need to play this on repeat 5 times. I was listening to it on my bike ride this morning. Got teary. It's simple. I don't know. There's a reason I love the song Sweet Nothing.
Yeah.
Like I just love it when she yearns for a normal, regular life because she's just like very happy like being at home with Travis.
The one thing I will say.
Okay. Here we go.
It's just like she's like, they want a heli on the yacht. They want that life. They want the Balenci shades and the bright lights.
Is that a brand?
Balenciaga.
Oh.
That is a brand, Sham Balenciaga. I'm like, love you, Taylor, but you have 8 mansions, you have 2 private jets.
Yeah,
like she has the heli in the yacht.
Yeah, she wants the most simple of like 8 mansions life. Life.
She's not moving to the suburbs in,
KC. Maybe she kind of is though. I mean, yes, she's never going to be like actually a person with like a modest house with a basketball hoop
or living any remotely normal life.
This is what I have to say. I think that when you found the one in your heart of hearts, like, and you're ready to settle down, you just do kind of daydream about the simple stuff.
I just think in her mind, this is true. Like she is singing the truth. And she is, I think, she does have those wholesome values.
Yes, she just
happens to be a billionaire. And you can't blame her. Like I wouldn't fly commercial if I had her.
No, coin. And it's not about like, she doesn't want to be rich, but I think she just like wants like normal.
Right.
She wants normal with him. And she wants normal and she wants normal with him. I do have to say, this is not a song for Lisa Barlow.
That is such a great point, Chandler. She's Lisa Barlow is listening to this song and she's getting on Reddit and trashing this album. She's making a TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa can't relate. Okay. But
She
that's
just
the thing
lives a bigger life. Lives a very different life.
than Taylor.
Yeah.
She does big things.
Big things.
Taylor can't relate,
Yeah,
you
she
know?
can't.
Oh my gosh, so funny. Yeah, I love this song. I think it's one that doesn't need deep layers of interpretation.
Mhm.
Okay. We actually don't need to provide a PhD analysis of the text and reference Shakespeare
Yeah.
and explain whatever. We're good. Like, we know what this means and we love it.
I think people are like asking Swifties with every album to like defend your fandom, like literally like defend your thesis.
Yeah.
Defend the fact that you still like her. And I'm just fucking sick of it.
No.
I just want to enjoy it and I don't want to be scrutinized for continuing to enjoy it.
And you know what bugs me the most is when it comes from Swifties. When it's like Swifties, when an album doesn't hit perfectly for them, like we said at the top of the episode, all of a sudden they basically are like tearing her down.
Yeah.
Just like she says, you're only as good as your last hit. And
Yep.
I don't like it. Let this girl have a house with a basketball hoop song. Everything doesn't need to be a beautiful allegory like Cowboy Like Me.
I know. I struggle with that one. I think I'm not smart enough.
Oh, Cowboy Like Me. Once you get Cowboy Like Me, which I didn't, I had to be taught.
Can you teach me this weekend?
It's incredible.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, and this next song, we want you to keep this in mind as we get into the next song, which is where if she does become indefensible, where I have to put on my goggles so thick.
You guys, we are talking about wood.
In the club last night, that's the one that killed me.
The curse on me was broken by your magic wand.
You guys,
Have you ever told that to Ben?
Can I just remind you of a song that we go from this song? Hold on.
I already missed the basketball hoop.
We go
Like,
from
a lot.
From this song, okay? This song with its darkness, okay? We go from this, you know. In order to change the prophecy, she just needed his magic wand. Like, how do we go from this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, maybe this is the part where we are a little Serena Joy and pearl clutching.
Yeah, and it's like, back to one of my earlier points, if I may quote myself, like, we only got 12 tracks.
Yeah.
I did not need one of them to be a full penis song.
Yeah.
Care to respond?
I mean, so much to say. One, were Donna and Andrea briefed? That's my question.
I feel like you and I work hard to make sure that this podcast is somewhat listenable
to our parents.
And
that we fail constantly.
We fail constantly, but we never do this to them. We would never.
True. We never do this to them, Chandler.
Also, what was the process like with Travis? Like her...
Yeah. I mean, he honestly must love this song.
He probably does.
He does. Of
course he would.
Every guy wants a song like this written about them.
But
I should get an AI jingle for Kagan Gone.
Yes, you should. As a gift. When's his birthday?
It's actually in a couple weeks.
Fuck,
that would be so funny.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
No, this song is a struggle for me. And so we actually listened to the album twice last night.
Yeah.
And I was incredulous. My jaw had dropped. I am not able to get on board with this song.
Yeah, for me, this song, I think I like that she is in her sexual prime. Yeah. I like that she's loving her life. It's just, it's not it for me. But you know what? Like, that's just something I need to work through.
I mean, I think I'm also just like not into like singing about penis.
You're not?
I'm not. And I think if we can also just, I don't know why using the anatomically correct name feels better. But also, let me just say, if you would have told me that we went from the girl who said, you know, now I leave a drawer at your place. And that was like our first nod to the fact that she is having spendovers.
Yeah.
And other things, you know.
Right.
That you can imagine.
Right.
That we would also end up here.
No, I mean, remember the very famous clip where Andrea's like, if I had a 10-year-old girl in the audience, I'm not sure if I'd like that dance move. Remember that? No, there's like there's a very famous clip of Andrea basically saying that one of Taylor's dance moves is too suggestive. This is like from a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like,
so I don't think Andrea pulls the same weight when making decisions about Taylor's art anymore.
Yeah, I don't want her to be puritanical, but this song, it's just, once again, if this was a 27-track song, great, throw it in there.
27 track album.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, if this was a 27-track album, throw it in there.
Right. Yeah. But it's there and it's there.
Yeah, I can kind of dance along to it, but it's not my. It's
I'm not going to reach for it.
Yes.
Whenever I have a special event, a themed get-together, or a beachy vacation, no matter the weather or the moment, I always go to Revolve for the perfect pieces. It's how I make all of my outfits feel elevated and high-quality clothes that actually make me feel like me, but better. Okay, right now I'm obsessed with this blue Simkai set I got. You may have seen me post about it. I got it from Revolve and it's just perfect. The minute I put it on, I felt so confident. It's just beautiful but different, and I had never seen anything like it until I saw it on Revolve. And that's the magic of Revolve. It's your go-to for everything from chill weekends to concerts, date nights, and all the little moments in between that deserve a little extra unique style. Revolve makes shopping fun and easy. With over 1,200 brands and 100,000 styles, curated edits for every occasion, and personalized recommendations, I can find pieces I love without endless scrolling. Plus, sizing runs from extra small to 4X. New arrivals drop daily, and the quality is always spot on. Whether it's a weekend away, a big night out, or just a little style refresh, your dream wardrobe is just one click away. Head to revolve.com/pop, shop my edit, and take 15% off your first order with code POP. Fast 2-day shipping, easy returns. It's literally the only place you need to shop from. That's revolve.com/pop to shop my favorites and get 15% off your first order with code POP. Offer ends October 22nd, so happy shopping.
Okay, let's get to canceled, which I'm going to say I will reach for, and I do
Okay.
think it's a banger.
We differ here.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I like this song.
Yeah.
I find that like that beat, that deep
Yeah.
bass to be so like sexy and just like so I just love
It's
it.
like gritty. It's
It's such it tickles a part of my brain that
Yeah.
I really enjoy.
I agree.
I also like when Taylor goes into But Daddy, I love him mode.
Yeah.
Like I love when she gives a big FU to the Sarahs and Hannahs.
Yes.
And I also just love that she is not kowtowing.
No, she does
You
not
know?
care. Like it's another
Like-
example of just like I don't listen to any of you.
Yeah,
And I don't care to.
And if I hear it, I don't give two
Yes.
shits.
Yes.
And I just like that
So-
energy.
The question that this song begs
Yeah.
is this the Blake song then? Which is what people are saying.
Yeah. So my personal feeling, and I don't think I'm just trying to comfort myself. I do think this is true. I just think that she would be publicly standing by
Yeah.
Blake if she really thought Blake was a victim of sexual
Right.
harassment and was in the right here. I just highly doubt that she's secretly like allegiant to Blake. Especially Blake didn't like her engagement photo.
Right. And
She-
unfollowing. Yeah.
Travis
just-
unfollowing, Ryan Reynolds and
it's-
Blake Lively. Like, come
It's an
on.
interesting song to keep on the album, to have on the album. It feels intentional.
Some people are saying it's about Sophie Turner.
Yeah, Sophie Turner,
But I
Brittany
feel like that
Mahomes.
cancellation was very light.
Yeah, it was like not a thing. Everyone was like, "Nice try, Joe Jonas."
Yeah, I know it's really tricky because you just don't know what this could possibly be about.
Yeah.
Like Brittany Mahomes has actually not been canceled.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like she's friends with people that not everyone loves,
Can
or
you
like
imagine if
people
she-
with different political beliefs. You
I-
know,
I mean, can you imagine though if this song was about Brittany Mahomes? Like she loved Brittany Mahomes that much. That
If
would
that's
be
true,
hilarious.
I'm gonna need to rethink everything. If we got a Brittany Mahomes song and a penis
A
song,
Brittany Mahomes love song.
like,
That's
she's lost
so
the
funny.
plot.
No, I don't know who this is about, but I refuse to believe it's about Blake Lively. Also because we got insider tea. We've
I
gotten quite a
know.
bit of insider tea about
How it's
Taylor's
off.
ire towards Blake Lively. And-
Yeah.
And I just also think the like Travis unfollowing.
Yeah,
There's just I'm sorry, but there's just no way this is like a loyal ode to Blake Lively.
yeah, totally. Otherwise, I think she would have done it differently.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next one.
But a great song. Okay. The next song is Honey. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this. Can I have your initial thoughts on this song?
I really like it.
You
now,
really
and now
like
I
it?
love it. Yeah,
Okay,
I know
so-
you were asking. You're not there yet.
I'm not there yet. I need to be like instructed on
I
this song.
really like it.
Oh,
It's
shit.
number 5 for me.
It's number 5.
Yeah. And in fact, I would like you actually to just kind of skip to the kind of towards the end. I mean, everyone, I love a song. I'm a slut for love. I'm a slut for being in love. Songs about love, and I think this is just another one that's great and it's beautiful. So I love when she says, at the very end. Actually, I'll just have you play it. The bridge.
Okay.
The bridge after verse 2. I think it's sweet.
Yeah.
I think that it's not a song that I don't think I'm gonna like well up with tears listening to
Right.
it. I love the line when she says, "When anyone called me lovely, they were finding ways not to praise me." Because I think that like you know that thing
She's
that people
a lovely
do.
girl.
Yeah, like when they're searching for another, it's being a little Donna.
Yeah. I wonder if she's talking about Donna there.
I know.
Yeah, it's giving like bless her heart.
Yes, totally. I don't know. I think the song is sweet. I think
Yeah.
it's cute.
It's a sweet song. It's not terrible. I'm just not like balled over by it.
And you might get there. Next week.
I certainly hope I do. Okay, and finally, we've arrived at the title track, "The Life of a Showgirl," featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Let me just tell you.
Okay.
When the first line, well, maybe I don't want to give it away. So play the first 2 lines and then I would like to say something.
Okay.
Okay, so the minute I heard those 2 lines, I go, okay, here we go. We're back to the 1920s in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking history lesson about some bitch I don't care about.
You hate the history songs.
I hate the history songs. And this is kind of why I struggled, because the first 2 songs are a little history.
Yeah.
They're a little history.
Mhm.
I like them. But this one I was just like, her name was Kitty. And I'm just like, oh, I don't want to hear about it. I don't care.
We don't care about Kitty. We just want to hear about Taylor.
Literally, take me back to the basketball hoop.
Okay.
It is a good song, though.
I love it. I love this.
Love.
I think it's just so fun to listen to. And I think I don't know, there's something about like the very kind of cloying, saccharine, sweet way that they say like, thank you for the lovely bouquet.
Yes.
Like it's so, if acting could be done in a voice, you really hear this like showgirl saying, thank you for the bouquet. Like,
Yes.
but you don't want my life.
Right.
And I'm this is going to sound so insane, but I think on some level, you know, we do our little program here where we put on some sort of show.
Yeah.
And there is a part of me that like kind of could relate a little bit to some of the
interesting.
things that she was discussing.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, I like it.
I think it's kind of a darker song about just like about like this type of life that's dressed up in this like sweet sing-songy, you know, like way with Sabrina Carpenter's voice, you know, like I do love the way she like sings on it.
I mean, I think
it's very
both of
good.
their voices sound insane.
Yes, they sound very, very good.
Okay, so let's play a little more. I think it's fun.
No, I do too. I don't dislike this song.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say her name was Kitty, and it sends me.
Yeah.
But after I'm like, okay, it's not actually fully about a different person.
No.
Like I get to it. And I think there's something very sweet about Taylor and Sabrina kind of being in different moments in their career.
Yeah.
And they're both relating to this. I think that's a cool like aspect of this song.
That's such a good point. I didn't think about that one. Should we play a little more? Should we keep playing? Let's play the song.
Yeah.
We'll keep pausing and interjecting.
Do you think I'm gonna get hate for not loving the history songs?
I mean,
I just don't love Last Great American Dynasty.
I just think there's probably a lot of people that can relate.
Yeah.
So I think you're fine.
Okay. This song also does a great job of like narrative, you know, where it's like by the end of it, it's like I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, and I think, and she's like, I'm married to the hustle.
Yeah.
I also think that, okay, well, I'm just going to play the end because I think it's really cute because they basically play actual audio of the Eras tour at the end.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I don't think I like made it to that. I think it feels like so much more than just a feature.
Yeah.
It feels like them really telling a story together.
Well, and I also think that like we've all just kind of been on the Eras tour journey for the past couple of years. So it just feels like a nice culmination. I also think that like I was definitely expecting a lot more about the life of a showgirl in this album.
I feel like Marion relayed that to me that your note about this song was like, it's actually the only one that's like about the album.
It's the only part of the album where we talk about the life of a showgirl at all. Life of a Showgirl was like literally not discussed anywhere else.
It absolutely is. I mean, I don't know if that's like the Elizabeth Taylor.
No, Elizabeth Taylor's
like there are some threads, but it's
more
not
subtle.
Yeah, it's the thread is not woven throughout all of them.
No, and I thought we were gonna get like songs about like when she got sick or when there was like the threat in Vienna or like I just thought it was gonna be way more
totally
descriptive of behind the scenes.
Getting my 6th spray tan of the week, like stripping off my clothes, like playing in the rain. Exactly.
I don't know about playing in the rain. Yeah, you should like
second period.
Yeah, I thought there would be so much more about, I don't know.
Like, I could do it with a broken heart.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be way more of that.
Mhm.
So that was one of my comments to Marin when I was on my bad listen, which is my first listen. I was like, okay, finally, let's talk about the life of a showgirl. But yeah, no, I love this album. I love this song.
I love it too.
It is, I will say, like, is it 1989? Is it snow on the beach? Did we get 12 snows on the beach? No, we didn't.
It's not 12 Sweet Nothings for sure.
Sweet Nothings.
Just like that's the song that I like that
It's not
other people
everyone else's
say
top.
is not very good. And that's your Snow on the Beach.
Well, people are wrong about Snow on the Beach, so it doesn't even matter. It's literally her best song. But top 5. Anyway, top 3. I feel like there are songs out on here that are complete 10s.
Yes.
And they stand on their own merit. It's its own entity.
Yeah.
And I know that this is like essential. Some of these songs are essential Taylor listening to me now.
Yes. And I think this is kind of true for every album. There's always like 5, 10 out of 10s. And then there's other ones that are just more like 8s.
Yeah. And there's going to be a thank you, Amy moment.
Yes.
There's going to be a me, everyone.
Shake it off.
There's going to be a shake it off. And you got to shake it off, bitches.
Shake it off, everybody. We love this album.
We do.
Like, you had your
journey. We don't apologize.
I had my journey. We don't apologize, as our dad would say. It's great.
It's excellent. And we hope to be back with you with more thoughts. Okay? Because this was not enough for me.
No, absolutely. And we only get these moments every now and then. And we need to savor this.
I like a deep reading. Yeah. So we hope after our Taylor retreat that on the premium episode, we're going to be back. All I'll say is we should have very good information from this retreat.
We might do a line by line reading of Wood.
Oh, we definitely are not going to be. Oh, at the retreat, yes, but not on the premium episode. I was like,
I was thinking for the premium.
We're definitely not doing it.
We could do that.
Okay, you guys, love you so much. Thank you for listening. This is our weekly episode, by the way. Even though it's coming out, we're going to get this out ASAP, so it could come out this weekend at latest Monday. This is the episode for the week. The next episode will be our premium episode on Friday. So just be aware of that. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Happy TS12.
Happy TS12.
Is this thing on? I'm Caitlin Bristow, host of Off the Vine podcast, where I get real. Well, maybe a little too real sometimes, with my friends and celeb guests from Bachelor franchise and beyond. I'm talking guests like Jonathan Van Ness, Nikki Glazer, Wells Adams, Elise Myers,
just like in this like business jacket, like I would love some tacos.
Heidi D'Amelio, Big Brother's Taylor Hale.
I have to bring it up because it happened and we're going to get through it.
What'd I do?
And so many more. So come hang out with us, hear ridiculous confessions, and get a little vulnerable because you know what? We're all just floating on this weird little planet together. Follow, rate, and review Off the Vine podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts.
This October, Fear is free on Pluto TV with horror movie collections from Paranormal Activity, The Ring,
You will die in 7 days.
Scream, and From Dusk Till Dawn.
This is my kind of place.
And don't miss the man-made nightmares in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the world-ending chaos in 28 Days Later.
There's something in the blood.
All the scares, all for free. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.